Welcome to the Talkin Balls Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. The good news continues to roll in. Look, I was going to wait and make this video in the morning, but I'm so fired up about recruiting because, like I said, the good news keeps coming our way. And I know some of you guys freak out, you panic, you say, no, Boogie, there is no good news, not until they sign the dotted line. Some people say, I don't care, just shut up and play football. But look, I love talking recruiting, and there is so much momentum. That is the only word I can use. I will use it in every single video I make throughout the weekend, probably. Look, I'm still riding the high of Boo Carter, Jordan Burns, and Max Anderson making it official, jumping in the boat. Some of the talking heads, some of the people out there in the media say that us Tennessee fans are going to be pretty happy within the next week. You've also got some key pieces in the class of 24. Your in-state guys like Caleb Beasley making it official, saying I'm shutting down my recruitment. Then also a guy like Jonathan Eccles, a guy that committed way back in July of last year. A lot of people said it didn't matter, that you're never going to keep him in the boat. Here he is in June of 2023, shutting it down, saying he is not taking any more visits. He is all orange. And then you've got guys trending towards Tennessee. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video because, this morning, if you missed the video I put out earlier, go back and give it a watch. Steve Wiltfong of 247 Sports said Tennessee could finish this recruiting cycle as strong as anybody else in the country. And we talked a lot about the guys on the defensive line. He said he legitimately believes Tennessee could land Winery. They could also land Jordan Ross. And then he mentioned the 5-star wide receiver Mike Matthews, said he legitimately believes they could land those three guys. And then 5-star edge rusher Elijah Rushing. If you find a way to get him in the boat, that's just icing on the cake as we finish out this class of 24. And I know we got a long way till December, but June and July is so important in recruiting now. So what came out last night? Late Kick Live with Josh Pate talked about Steve Wiltfong. He said two elite wide receivers were going to be predicted to Tennessee by Steve Wiltfong. Now, he's not made it official yet. I've checked for the crystal balls. They're not there, but it's coming. So stay tuned. We're going to get into it. We're going to analyze Josh Pate's comments and see exactly who Steve Wiltfong is talking about. But as always, guys, do me a favor, right down below the video, smash that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. If you like the content, you enjoy what we do here, hit that little thumbs up. It's quick, free, and easy. It helps the channel. You want to give a little bit more, there's a button that says thanks. That is like a super chat on a video. You can donate to the channel. Give me the opportunity to do this thing full time. You can always join the channel as well for as little as $1 a month. Just $1 a month. We are approaching 21,000 subscribers. If you like what we do, you can donate by hitting that join button. If you're new to the Talkin Balls Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We get fired up like fans because we are fans. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. We're building a community of Tennessee fans here on the channel. I believe we are the heartbeat of this fan base. I think that separates us from every other platform out here on YouTube. We give you guys a voice. If you dig it, make sure you subscribe, click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Again, live Monday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll unbreak everything that happened over the weekend of official visits. But let's jump into it. Let's take a listen to what Josh Pate said last night on Late Kick Live. And then remember, again, the Wiltfong whip around, talking about Winery, talking about Jordan Ross, and also Elijah Rushing. A lot of 5-star prospects being thrown around by Steve Wiltfong last night. Let's take a listen to what Josh Pate had to say as well.
Also, you'll notice Tennessee was at number 10. Keep an eye on them because they got a big visit weekend coming up. A lot of folks have big visit weekends happening right now. This is visit season. But I was looking at Steve Wiltfong's crystal ball activity. And Wiltfong has crystal balled a couple of 4-star receivers to them for next week. Those commitments are happening next week. So Tennessee's number 10 in the country right now and could be rising this upcoming week. Wiltfong, I got 2 things out of him today. First thing he did was call me to let me know that he thinks anytime there is a day Major League Baseball game, it's Braves versus Phillies. That's a theory of his. And the other thing we got out of him is a couple of crystal balls for Tennessee landing 4-star receivers.
So a couple of interesting things to unpack there. First and foremost, he says 2 crystal balls for 2 4-star wide receivers. So let's break it down and let's take a look at what we already know. Who have we been talking about for the last couple of days, last week probably? Four-star wide receiver Braylon Staley, 6'1", 180 pounds out of Aiken, South Carolina. You can see there on the screen, four-star prospect, top 25 wide receiver in the country, depending on where you look. I think he is the perfect replacement for J.J. Harrell. Look, he's a speed guy. He's a track guy. He ran 100-meter times of 11.24, also 11.51, clocked 200-meter times of 22.47, 22.64, and 22.82. So he is a speed guy that can stretch the field, stretch you vertically. That's what Braylon Staley is. So again, let's talk about what we do know. Josh Pate just said Steve Wiltfong is going to crystal ball 2 four-star wide receivers. So let's take the easy one. In the next week, he said, let's take the easy one. Braylon Staley is scheduled to commit next Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and pencil him is that Steve Wiltfong is giving you the spoiler alert here. He's giving you the spoiler alert for four-star wide receiver Braylon Staley to Tennessee. Here's a quote after he wrapped up his visit, said, I found a great place. They really stood out of my top 3 schools. They keep everything a family deal. I really loved it here. I really love Coach Heupel. He's a chill guy. He's going to be 100 with you. He has a great personality. When asked about where Tennessee would use him as an offensive weapon, he said they would put him in the backfield, in the slot, on the outside. They really just want to get me the ball. He is a playmaker. I can read between the lines and tell you guys that a week from today, Braylon Staley is going to be all VAWLS. So now's where it starts to get a little bit interesting, because he said 2 four-star wide receivers. Now, did Josh Pate misspeak? Did he mean Mike Matthews? Did he mean a 5-star wide receiver and a 4-star wide receiver? Because there's 2 guys that we've been talking a lot about. That is 4-star wide receiver Amari Jefferson, who a lot of people think that Alabama is the leader there. They think Alabama is out front. And then there's also 5-star wide receiver Mike Matthews. So you guys jump into the comments. You tell me who you think Josh Pate is talking about. Did he misspeak? Did he mean Mike Matthews? Or did he mean Amari Jefferson? Because, again, let's break it down. 2 4-star wide receivers set to commit within the next week. Go back to the comments from the media. Tennessee fans are going to be very happy within the next week. Now, let's continue to read between the lines, see what we can find here. Let's go to rivals.com. Let's go to their Twitter account. You can see this tweet that came out. 5-star Mike Matthews coming close to college decision. There's the quote from Mike Matthews. He says, I would like to get it done as soon as possible. Now, where is Mike Matthews at now? Where is he at? Does anybody know? Questions Bueller. Bueller, is anybody familiar with where Mike Matthews is at right now? Oh, that's correct. He is on Rocky Top for an official visit. Everything says that Mike Matthews has been trending towards Tennessee. You can go look at the the Simmons scoop from a couple of days ago. Says, depending on the source I talked to, there are different things out there about Mike Matthews and USC. The interest is there. The question is the distance too far? One source says the distance from Atlanta to LA is a real factor. He likes USC's offense. He likes the campus and the Trojans continuing to be in the race, but the discussion is still there whether that is too far. Tennessee continues to be a constant with Matthews. He is back in Knoxville this weekend. The Vols look to be in the best position and would love to close this out before a decision is made, likely next month. Clemson is still one being talked about, and Georgia is lurking, trying to keep him at home. Now, all the quotes that I've seen from Mike Matthews is that he wants to get out of the state of Georgia. You can see the On3 recruiting prediction machine has Tennessee way out front. We've talked it to death. The relationship with Boo Carter. Why was his commitment so big? Why have the dominoes started to fall? Because Boo Carter is the heartbeat of this class of 24. He is your peer recruiter. There is no coincidence that we have seen these guys start to jump in the boat. We have seen Caleb Beasley, Jonathan Eccles say, locking it down. Edwin Spillman, spoiler alert, right around the corner. Mike Matthews, really good friends with Boo Carter. They are both on campus right now this weekend taking official visits. The quote he gave Rivals, I want to wrap things up as quickly as possible. So again, we take Josh Pate's comments. 2 4-star wide receivers are about to be predicted to Tennessee by Steve Wiltfong of 247 Sports. Who do you guys think it is? Amari Jefferson is a priority. We need him in the boat. He is important to this class, but I don't know that he's going to pull the trigger within the next week. That's the catch. That is the catch. Whereas I think 4-star wide receiver Braylon Staley and 5-star wide receiver Mike Matthews are ready to jump in the boat and continue this momentum to the class of 24. So you guys know what to do. Jump in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. It's quick, free, and easy. You guys know if you want to donate, you know how to do it. Hit those little buttons down below. Hit the join button. Hit the thanks button. If not, you can also go check out the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/talkinballs. All I can say is I'm grateful to you guys, no matter how you support, whether it's by being a member of the channel or dropping super chats or hitting that thanks button or picking up merchandise or simply liking and sharing the videos. You guys are the heartbeat of this channel. You guys give me the opportunity to do what I love, so I am forever grateful for that. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin' Balls Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.